at your gaming setups that I'm going to rate and review. All of this was done on my Twitch channel, and every Sunday I look at your guys' gaming setups in my Discord. So make sure to join the Discord in the link in the description, and let's get into the first one. This is Tyron. It took him around 3 years to make his setup. He's a 13-year-old wannabe actor. I have a 4K monitor with a TV that's 1080p. My laptop is a 144 hertz laptop with a GT 1650 and an i5 11, or basically 11 gen. He has an iPad that acts like a stream deck, and I also have a Razer keyboard with a Razer mouse, random GameStop mouse pad, PS5, Oculus Quest 2, all that. Okay, love your videos, keep up the great work. I like the personality in the setup, but let's just start with that. I think the personality and where you're headed with the setup is good. Keyboard and mouse, it's okay. Not a lot of mouse room, to be honest. Cable management needs some help. Yeah, and I mean, I'm not sure how you really play in this setup. I mean, like, looking at both the monitors, it's kind of a weird orientation. If I'm honest, I think like the biggest thing would be like getting a new desk. That way everything's not crammed into one side. Maybe getting one longer desk and a little bit deeper so you can put everything on there. You know, I do like that you have like a little laptop stand to elevate your laptop along, like make it like a screen kind of. That's really clean. But to upgrade your laptop with a GPU at this point, I would just recommend selling the laptop and then using some of the money to buy a PC. At that point, if you're going to be upgrading shit like that, I mean, it gets a little sketchy, and you know, I would just recommend to just sell it and get a PC at that point. You'd probably be better off doing that, to be honest. But yeah, I would probably rate this like a solid 5 out of 10. I mean, it's got foundation, but it needs a lot more little things work-wise. Nick, all right, Nick is a 17-year-old from Ukraine. His main games are Valorant and Fortnite. He built a setup for peace and soul and a good environment. Overall, it took him around 2 years to build this setup, and here are the PC specs, and here are some of the things he has in the setup as well. And he afforded his setup from money from business and crypto earnings. And who helped him build the setup? He did it all by himself. This is actually really clean. I love the wallpapers. Dude, the PC having the plants in it, I love like the aesthetic he's going for, and I love the like light wood that matches the desk as well. The background has like some nice personality in it as well. Cable management's really tidy. Dang, man, I mean, the only thing you're missing is a mouse pad, bro. Like, I think everything else is great. Monitor layout's great, personality's good in the most part. It's a really solid setup, man. I think you did a great job. The only thing I would maybe say is, you know, mouse pad maybe, but your mouse room, your keyboard and mouse room is great, and you have a lot of space, and the desk is built very well. It's a great, dude, it's a great setup, chat. What would we rate this out of 10? In my opinion, I would probably rate this a solid 8.5 out of 10. I really like the aesthetic. The wall panels in the background match the setup. White and black, and, you know, the wood color really matches. So I really like it. This is Gabe. I'm a 13-year-old located in Washington State. My occupation is a student, and he afforded this setup by doing things around the house, and his friend gave him most of the PC. Damn, W friend. Here are his specs of the main specs of his PC, and he started building his setup in December of last year when he was on his Xbox. So, right, first initial impressions, I think the desk works. I like that you added plants and things to hide some cables there too. I also like the CSGO knife. I also like how you put your PC on this side thing over here. It really does fit in a nice spot. It fits in a really nice spot in this corner. I think you did like this is like literally a perfect spot for it. I would have liked to see like the PC in white or something. Maybe it's like oscillating, but I think it would have been better if it was just like all white or something with the lights, not the actual specs or anything, but it looks great. I mean, this whole setup looks pretty good. Anyway, I like the katana as well, bro. He's got strap, chat. Look, he wakes, bro. Anybody fucking with him, he pulling out the sword, bro. I think you did a great job with the actual room itself. The aesthetic matches from your bed to your desk and everything. The only thing I would have recommended is maybe just a little bit better cable management here. You did try, but there's like a lot of like little cables that I feel like could have just easily been, you know, put together a little easier. You could literally put one raceway underneath here and you'd be fine. You know what I mean? But overall, it's a really nice setup. I would have liked to see more personality throughout the room. You have some stuff and it looks like you are starting to collect, which is great. Don't go easy on him because he's in chat. But I think I would probably rate this a solid 7 out of 10. I like it. I think you got a good foundation, good solid, you know, setup going for you. I think it's solid so far. He's 13. This is his laptop setup. He mainly plays Minecraft and Valorant, and he's currently saving up for a PC. He has a few budget items on his desk that he thinks add a little bit of personality, and the desk is an Alex drawer and IKEA cable top that he got for his birthday. He has a budget keyboard and some keycaps. I have a pretty bad mouse, but it's okay, I guess. My mouse pad was also a budget from Amazon. I have a few Funko Pops, my favorite beanie in the top shelf. I mean, looking at the setup, like just straight up, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's got cool personality to it for sure. The fact that it's like a laptop setup though, I feel like you should, when you're building a setup, right? I mean, unless you plan to keep the laptop forever type of thing and you want it to be always a laptop setup and it should be like portable and you want to game every once in a while, like you want to leave your setup in game, then I feel like you should just sell the laptop and build a PC if you're gonna not really use it anywhere else. Unless you're starting off on that, you'd be better off like saving that money toward a PC if you're building a setup, because like all the stuff you spent, like the grass behind the setup, the LEDs, the shelf, like all this stuff could have maybe bought you a PC unless you got gifts from people, you know what I mean? But the main thing, the main critique I would say right off the rip is KO management, obviously. But the personality is great. I would have recommended to buy a PC instead of a laptop unless you were gifted it. But yeah, the personality in the setup's great. I mean, he did a great job of what he had, and it's not bad at all. All right, but yeah, looking at the setup, I mean, I would probably rate this a solid, I'm gonna say 5 out of 10. I think the personality, he did a really good job at like decorating the setup. It just seems like the functionality and everything is there. What do you guys rate it out of 10, chat? I give it an 8 for effort. Oh, no. I would not give it an 8. I mean, yeah, effort wise, he did a great job, but I would say it's probably like a 5.5 out of 10. He did a good job with everything, but yeah, does need to do cable management and everything though, for sure. This is Bezo, a 27-year-old optician. Is that like an eye doctor? Am I tripping? The main game is Valorant, and they built their setup to play Valorant, edit photos, listen to music, and read manga. It took him around 2 days to build his setup, and here are some of the brand names products that he uses in his setup. Pulsar X2 Mini, Moondrop Variation IEMs, Keychron Q1, Artisan Zero. Okay, man's cultured. He does a job when he needs, and he's gonna upgrade next year. Looking at the setup, I mean, that's crazy amount of monitors, bro. I don't even have that many monitors, and I stream. But that's a crazy amount of monitors, but you made it work. So looking at it off of the rip, I mean, the first impression, I love the theme you're going for, like this retro vibe with like the brighter lights, stuff like that. Very, very clean. Also like the background, how it matches everything as well. Everything matches, you know what I mean? Dude, this guy's cultured, chat. IEMs, the Pulsar 2 Mini, and the Zero, bro, he's cultured as hell, chat. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. But looking at this though, I mean, the cable management on like this side right here, like in this little area right here, could be a little better. Maybe some raceways would help with that. Like you can cut a raceway. I've done this in cable management videos before. But I do like how you did a raceway at the bottom. Looks very clean. Did a great job on underneath the desk, but like transitioning from the bottom to the top of the desk could use some work. But yeah, looking at this is very organized. I like this as well. I have your camera bag, since you're a photographer, and then like some of the cables you need and some headsets. Seems like you're an audio guy too. And then I also love how classy the behind you is, like the mangas and the shelf and the nice reading chair and the lamp. Like I think it's very, very classy, and I like how modern, like modern minimal it is. The only thing I would have recommended is maybe getting a shelf somewhere, maybe like further on this left side, or maybe below this or something. This is pretty nice. You can definitely tell he's a Valorant player, that's for sure. All right, this is Rhett, but people call him Retro Online. I'm from very South Georgia. I built my setup because I wanted to save space in reality and have fun. I've been building a setup since I was 10 years old. It took me about 6 years to get here. I afforded my setup by cutting grass, freelance graphic design, streaming, and support from my parents. Nice. I do use a gaming laptop before someone flays me for it. I have all my family over the state, so I travel a lot. Looking at your setup, man. Oh, look, is he subscribed, chat? Is he subscribed? Yo, is he subscribed? He is, boys. Giga Chad, bro. Yeah, but looking at your setup, man, I love the aesthetic you got going on. But yeah, I love the shelf up top. I think you did a great job with all the personality there. Bro, he put my channel on both screens. Giga Chad, bro. And he subscribes. I understand like the laptop setup situation. I mean, I understand that. I would recommend though is to get like a laptop stand, like you mount to the desk, so that when you want to use it, you just put it on the stand. It's like a third monitor on the right side. And then you just leave all the hookups behind the monitor. That way you can just like plug your laptop into each thing. It'd make everything so much easier for you. Also, your cable management's not bad at all. I would have recommended putting the power strip in this raceway instead of on the side of the wall. In my opinion, I think it would have hit a lot more things for you. All right, 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, I would probably rate this. I'm gonna go a solid 7. I think there's a lot of personality here, and he did what he could with what his setup is. And since it's kind of temporary, you know, he's not gonna have like a permanent setup for a while. So I mean, for setting this up pretty randomly, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. It's not terrible. I think you travel a lot, so you know the laptop's gonna be good. And honestly, it's not bad, man. So thank you for submitting. I'd rate this a solid 7 out of 10. Thank you. If you made it to the end of this video, make sure to watch this video next and like and subscribe for more. See ya.